once in a generation.
The time has come.
A fight makes history.
It's champion versus champion.
Before anyone steps in the ring, Errol Spence Jr., Terence Crawford, the most anticipated fight of the decade is here.
Beat him up. Beat him up.
Undefeated, undisputed, unprecedented. Spence versus Crawford for the undisputed world title, Saturday, July 29th, live on pay-per-view.
What's up, y'all? This is BoxingMindTv with another video. This video is about Errol Spence Jr. versus Terence Crawford. And who do you think has the most to prove in this fight? They both have a lot to prove in this fight. This is the biggest fight of their career. They want to win it all. They want to win at the biggest stage of their career and prove to everyone that they're number one in their division. But with also that intact, they also want to do other things, want to prove other things to the fans and other people in the media that has doubted them in this particular fight. For Terence Crawford, for him, I believe not a lot of people, but he wants to prove that he can deal with the high, work rate of Errol Spence, that he has the durability, the stamina, the IQ to negate anything Errol Spence has to offer. He's still able to dominate and possibly still knock out another top welterweight opponent. He also mainly want to prove that his resume is what it is. He feel like his resume is strong. He feel like they need to put respect on his resume, and by knocking out or just plainly beating Spence, which would legitimize his resume and put his resume there to where, like, hey, I've been fighting some good guys. They prepared me for this moment, and this is why I was able to beat Spence, because I'm the better fighter, I'm the special fighter, and not all y'all can shut the fuck up for real, because I am that dude. I'm him, and I showed that tonight. And basically on July 29th, he showed it, he proved it. Now everything from the past doesn't even matter no more. If Terence Crawford can come out and beat Errol Spence, he'll shut all the naysayers up about his resume, because that's all he's been hearing. You see it in the interviews. That's all he's been hearing about his resume wasn't strong enough. His resume not better than Errol Spence Jr.'s resume. The talk of that, he's been hurt by, lighter guys, smaller guys, and Errol Spence is a bigger guy that's stronger, and if Errol Spence touched that chin, he might knock him down or knock him out. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Like, he can't, will he be able to take it to the body, be durable? Will he be able to slow down Errol Spence with his boxing IQ? Will he be able to, with Errol Spence, respect his power? But most of all, I think he wants to prove to everyone that he's a special fighter, and that Errol Spence is not better than him, and ultimately is that his resume is legit. Put some respect on his resume and what he's done in boxing, and we all have to shut up about it. Whoever he fought in 140, 147, whoever he beat, if he beats Errol Spence, the top dog, including himself in the weight class, you can't say nothing. Case is closed. And that's what I think Terence Crawford's main objective is in this fight. If he wins the fight, is to really shut everybody up. Like, so y'all say I ain't fighting nobody, so y'all gonna say Errol Spence ain't nobody? Y'all ain't gonna do that. So respect my resume, respect my, respect me in this game. You know what I'm saying? I'm here and I did it. As far as Errol Spence, I think he wants to prove that he has a high boxing IQ, that he can also box. He's a good thinker, and that he could beat a boxer. He could beat a great boxer in Terence Crawford. a guy that's undefeated, a guy that's a switch hitter, the guy that is the favorite in this fight, slight favorite, but the favorite in this fight. And he wants to show that he could take anybody, beat anybody at a game. He wants to prove all the greats that went against him in this fight. He wants to prove them wrong, and continue with his moniker that it's strap season. You know what I'm saying? I'm strap season. I told y'all what I said I was gonna do. I'm gonna take all the belts on the side of my street. I wasn't ducking Terence Crawford. I'm coming to him after I get all these belts. I'm staying true to my word, and that's why they call me the truth, because I did what I said. I said what I was gonna do, and I did what I was gonna do, and that's take Terence Crawford belt and move up to 154, and I did my job at 147. But also, he also wants to prove that after his accident, when people doubted him so much that he wasn't going to be the same Errol Spence, he lost a step. He wants to prove them that he's the same Errol Spence, perhaps even better after his accident. You know what I'm saying? Because he's, from my viewpoint, he's became more disciplined. After his accident, he left the city. He went to the basically in the country. Had a farm, had some chickens, so he's real peaceful and calm, and he keeping it all together, and he's focused, tunnel vision all the time. You know what I'm saying? Focus on this fight, focus on any fight he's on. So it's really helped him out, really calmed him down, and honed him into the person he is today. And I think he wants to prove to everybody that he's still the truth. That he could beat anybody. It's shark season. It's big fish time. He don't swim in these deep waters if you can't hang. So you can't swim in the deep waters. And he wants to prove to everybody that he can beat Terence Crawford. He is a special fighter himself. He's one of the greats of this generation by beating Terence Crawford. And he has a high boxing IQ, because a lot of people doubt his boxing IQ because he has a high paced style, and he breaks guys down, and but he doesn't move around that much. He come forward. He's smart, aggressive, patiently. Effective aggressiveness. He shows effective aggressiveness, and he can dominate a fighter in that magnitude. He could beat a fighter as good as Terence Crawford, and he wants to prove that a lot, I think, because a lot of people have doubted him. A lot of people say he's gonna get beat, especially after his car accident and eye injury. Saying that he's the shell of himself, that he may be a shell of himself, or it may be, even though after he's came after these accidents and beat other guys after the accident, like Danny Garcia and Yordenis Ugas, they still think that he's affected by the accident, because of that accident, he won't be able to beat Terence Crawford because of that reason, because Terence Crawford is going to basically exploit his weaknesses that came from them accidents, because of Terence Crawford's skill set, and he's going to download data, and he's going to see little wrinkles that that Errol Spence didn't iron out, and beat him with it, and beat him because of it. But Errol Spence wants to prove that none of that is a factor, and he's a better fighter, and he wants to prove that his resume, like I just mentioned for Terence Crawford, that his resume is what it is. Also, is what people been saying. It's stronger than Terence Crawford, and that's what prepared him to beat Terence Crawford, and to show that his resume is legit and way stronger than Terence Crawford, and that's why he's able to he's able to beat Terence Crawford, because he faced more better competition throughout his welterweight his time in the welterweight division and career. So let me know who y'all think has the most to prove in this fight. It could be Errol Spence, or it could be Terence Crawford. I think they both have a lot to prove. Equally, maybe more so Errol Spence, in my opinion, because of his accidents. You know, people are down on him, accident, and because he is the underdog in this fight. You know what I'm saying? He's the less accomplished fighter, so I believe he has more to prove. A lot of people picking Terence Crawford because he moved up the weight division. He'd been undisputed before. He's from the eye test, he's more versatile. He has the switch hitter. He's has better feet, a better boxer. And he also has the dog in him also, just like Errol Spence. So I think Errol Spence has more to prove to show that he has that dog. He has the skills to negate anything. He has the skills to break down Terence Crawford or break down any style that's in front of him that he's been doing, and beat him. So I think Errol Spence has more to prove. But let me know what y'all think in the comments. Who has more to prove, Terence Crawford or Errol Spence Jr.? Come July 29th, we're gonna see a winner. So let's see what happens, you know. But like, comment, subscribe. It's BoxingMindTv. I'm on another one.